Guess what day it is? Julie.
Right when they open,
Julie.
I'm gonna try to
Guess what day it is? Julie. Julie. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody?
For one place, I
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Woo-hoo! Mike. What day is it, Mike? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Hump day!
At The Simpsons.
It's hump day.
I love these lazy Saturdays.
It's Wednesday, Homer.
Work!
I love these real Saturdays. They're so relaxing. Not like that fake Saturday that almost got me fired.
Broadcasting live from the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana, Dominican Republic for the 95 WIIL Rock Cabin Fever Getaway. It is the WIIL Rock Morning Show. Brought to you by Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, and Corona with Expendable Tom and Stino.
Hello. Win today.
We said the over-under was 8. No, the number of people was 6, Jeff Perry. But I set the over-under for today at 8. Who took the over? Who took the over? You guys were right. You guys win. If you took the over, congratulations.
Yippee.
Take the money. Yeah, you have won. There was no money. Guys looking around for money. So today was what, 10? Holy jeez, we're double digits. Thank you so much for being up this morning. What is wrong with you people? You're on vacation. Why aren't you sleeping? I don't understand. You're early risers? What?
Yeah.
The person you're here with is a snorer? All right.
We'll talk about that later.
But it's beautiful when we understand Paul, because the missus isn't, she's like, we're getting up. It's time to go party. Where is she? Is she here?
Oh, yeah, I was going to track her down.
He's got to track her down. All right. We're good to go. It is 6:11.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow.
Yes.
Oh, not here, though.
Suffer, people. Suffer.
A low of 34 tomorrow, foggy and rainy, with a high of 42. You got to give me a second here, my 34 in Antioch, 35 in Lake Forest.
All right, today's useless morning quiz question. The average mother spends 153 hours each year doing this. The average mother spends 153 hours a year doing this.
Am I the average mother?
No. No, in so many ways, no.
Why not?
You're the mother where, and no offense, because you're a fine mother.
I know you.
You're the mother, though, where when people look at you, they're like, oh, that poor child. But they don't know. They don't know.
I know. They don't know.
She puts on her mother hat, and
then all of a sudden it's...
The kid has not been misplaced yet, which I'm surprised as hell. And it's the fact that you're so proud of that statement that makes it even scarier. That's the bare minimum you're supposed to do. You don't get a medal for not misplacing the child.
She's going to be a rock star like me, okay?
You're a rock star?
Yeah, I've been told by some rock stars that I am more of a rock star than they are as far as partying goes. So, yes.
All right. I've only been told that by one set of rock stars, and that is it.
I've been told by numerous, yeah.
But I didn't have to show my boobs.
I didn't have to do that either. I just showed something else.
We're moving on. Useless morning quiz. We'll get you the answer to that. Everybody come up with a guess. We'll see if anybody gets it right. The average mother spends how much time? 153 hours each year doing this. What is it? The answer's next on WIIL Rock.
Whoa.
Useless morning quiz for your hump day. The average mother spends 153 hours each year doing this. What do you think it is?
I feel
Tina?
like ever since I became a mother, all I do is fold damn baby clothes.
Fold clothes. I bet you it's more than 153 hours for
It's
that.
like so annoying to fold like a baby's shirt because it's like there's nothing there.
Eventually, she's just going to be one of these people that walks around naked, so why do you bother?
Yeah, you're right.
Just don't put clothes on her. Just let her run around naked. She's going to be a free-range baby. Just let her run around naked, I say.
I know.
All right, let's
I
see if
still gotta
anybody...
fold
Does
the
anybody have a
clothes.
guess? The average mother spends 153 hours each year doing what? You're going to have to come up with it.
Emptying the garbage.
Taking out the trash is an excellent
Yeah,
guess.
that's a man's job.
That's a man's job. What is
I
wrong
tell
with you,
Ben that.
sir?
That's a man's job.
You do not let the mothers touch the garbage. What is the answer?
I don't think it's right, but laundry.
That's what I said.
She
folding
said
clothes.
folding specifically. You say laundry.
Laundry.
You got to guess. What is your guess?
I'm going with dishes.
Dishes is a fine
That
guess.
should be a man's job.
That should
too.
also, according to Stino, every single thing is a man's job. That is it. Paul?
Sobbing or crying?
Crying. Stino cries that much
Yeah.
during the morning show
Yeah,
every week.
I do.
Yesterday, she cried on 3 separate occasions. I'm not making that up.
I do, but it's
She's
fake
a-
cry. It's fake
She's
cry,
like, no, it's a.
It's like a good.
No, it's not
fake
fake, but it's
cry.
for things you shouldn't be crying about. Oh, I
Right.
can't print my weather. What am I gonna do? There's
Right.
wind. There's wind. Help me. That is not it. What's the answer? You know,
Lying to their husband.
lying to their husbands.
Whoa.
Stino.
I don't do that.
150. She doesn't know. She doesn't need to. He knows what he was getting into the minute he got there.
Yeah, there's no lying with me. It doesn't work.
And he's a smart man. He's not her husband yet. So he knows what. The average mom spends 153 hours each year doing
Cooking.
cooking. What do you-
Man's job. Man's job.
Man's job. There's not a single one that isn't a man's job. Dale, what is it?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. I got way more answers than I thought I would.
Eating chocolate.
Yeah, what's the answer?
Yelling at their spouses.
Yelling, complaining.
That's good. I do
That's-
more than that.
In a week.
Yeah.
In a week. That was part of the crying, I'm sure, on Ben's part. What's the answer?
Saying no to the children.
Saying the word no. That's how she got her name. Her name is Christina, and her mom would yell Christina no, so her name became Stino because her mom yelled it so much. That is
True.
not
It's
the
very
answer.
true.
The correct answer is chauffeuring the children around. The average.
Oh, I don't have to do that yet because
Right.
I got a baby.
Yeah, you make that little baby walk everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Get yourself down to the daycare, little baby. If you didn't want to, you shouldn't have learned to walk. It is 6:20 now.
Cloudy today with a high of 38.
Useless morning info coming up live from the Margaritaville Island Reserve Cap Cana here in the Dominican Republic with Travel Leaders Fun Jet Vacations, Corona, and 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
got the sports.
Congratulations.
Thank God, because, that's the most important part of my job is making sure all of you folks know about the sports ball. That's just important.
She's just having a moment, all right? She's angry that she has to do sports. She doesn't like that she doesn't get the sports early enough.
I want to be better at sports.
Everybody in the world is an asshole in Stino's life. So.
But, I never really played, if I was going to play a sport, what sport do you think I would do really good at?
Field hockey.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of girls.
Have you ever seen me run?
There's a lot of girls that you could beat up playing field hockey.
The only way
you'd have a stick.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Can you hit them with it?
No,
Okay.
you don't. It's not fencing. It's field hockey. Jello wrestling's not a sport, Bob.
Jello.
All right.
And I'm not a wrestler. Lisa is the Jello wrestler. Okay.
All right, you had to say that. Let's move on. I don't know who you're talking about. 629 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Stino live at the Margaritaville Island Resort Cap Cana, Dominican Republic for the Cabin Fever Getaway.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow. Low of 34. You've been wanting me to say that word, since we've been here.
I want people to be suffering at home with the weather.
Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. It's 34 in McHenry and 35 in Gurnee. It is time for the 95 Will Rock 95 second update, brought to you by 5 Star Firearms on Sheridan Road in Zion, just north of Route 173. The first of many expected lawsuits have been filed against Illinois' new assault weapons ban. Since the law was signed, over 80 county sheriffs have announced that they will not be enforcing it, including McHenry County Sheriff Rob Tottleman. I don't know how to say
Tomato
that.
Man, I think.
Tomato
I believe
Man.
it's Potato Man.
Okay.
It's either Tomato Man or Potato Man. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask him. But let's just call the whole thing off.
Okay.
All right.
95 Will Rock Sports, brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Apparently, Pete, back at the station, only likes...
This is where she throws somebody else under the bus. This is where she's not happy about what sports someone else wrote for her, so she's going to bitch about him in a passive-aggressive style.
well-
Yes, Tino, what did Pete screw up when he wrote the sports for you
Well,
this
he's not a
morning?
Bulls fan. He only reports about the Bucks.
That son of a bitch, Pete, better get his ass fired. John Perry, if Pete's ass isn't canned by the time we get back,
It's 'cause he
Stino
lives-
is going to have some words with you.
It's because he lives in Wisconsin, so he only likes the Bucks. And the Bucks play Cleveland Saturday, so not really that big of a deal. NFL, he only likes the Green Bay Packers. He doesn't like to talk about the other teams.
Well, the Bears aren't playing.
Oh, okay.
Neither are the Packers, though.
He's saying Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers believes
People wonder about him.
Aaron Rodgers
Potato, keep going.
believes he can still produce at an MVP level in the right situation if he opts to play next season.
That's him saying, I want to be traded, is what that is. And then Bears fans are like, oh, you're screwed now. That's the same thing they said when Favre left, and then they got their asses kicked by the Packers for another
Wait, I
decade
do
and a
have
half.
Bears news. You ready
Yeah,
for this?
all right.
Kevin Warren is ready to tackle a new challenge as president and CEO of the Chicago
Well, there
Bears.
you go. Every problem is solved. The team will be fine
So
now.
is the old lady gone?
No, she's still there. The culture of suck at Hallis Hall is still firmly in place.
I thought that he was going to take
She's
over.
going to live to be, I would say, 100, but she already
Yeah.
did it. So she's not leaving. The culture of suck is firmly entrenched. Don't worry, Bears fans. There's
She beat the Queen.
nothing to get excited about. She like with a hammer?
With,
or
no,
what?
like with the age.
Oh,
you know?
all right. Because I would have paid to see that on WWE. Eric.
That would be a good matchup.
Pay-per-view, Virginia McCaskey versus the Queen.
Who would you take?
Well, the Queen's dead,
Well, if
so
she was
I'm going
alive.
with Virginia.
No, if she was alive.
The Queen, she was through World War II and led her country through the darkest of days.
Right,
and
and she's
was
like-
a solid. The Queen was. She looks like a person who's constantly smelling poop on her face.
Yeah,
She's like,
resting bitch face. Yeah.
I wouldn't mess with her. And she's dead, and I still wouldn't mess with her.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
right.
know how these conversations get started, but I want no more of this one. We'll
All right,
move on.
and finally,
Yeah.
you want
Go
this?
ahead, go right
so
ahead.
I actually have a question for all of you out here. Obviously, when you're traveling in the airport and stuff, you are, listening to your music and all that. Well,
Yes.
TSA data reflects traveler volumes. They're talking about their selections on their playlists. And Eddie Money's 2 Tickets to Paradise, obviously, is the most listened to song when people are going on vacation.
You know what I play on vacation when I'm getting ready to go on vacation?
What?
The minute I get off work and I'm ready to go on vacation, I put this song on and I have the Alexa play it also, and I get rolling. And Yola does not like it. You know what song I play for vacation when I'm ready to go on vacation?
Vacation.
There it is. The answer was in the question. Yeah, I play Vacation by the Go-Go's. Is it on the list?
Well, I've got some of the top 5 or whatever.
Well, that's not on the list. The list is BS.
Right. But the Eagles already gone. That one kind of makes sense. I don't know. Elton John's Rocket Man. That doesn't make any sense. And burning down the house.
Unless you're going out into space, and not many people can afford that. That's Elon Musk's vacation music. Musk's? How do you do that with that name? You guys weird.
Musk's.
Anyway, but the Go-Go's are not on the list.
And burning down the house by the
because when you go on vacations, you should always burn your belongings so you have nothing to come back to. Actually, being here, I would like to burn down everything and not go back. This place is delightful. So
I know.
I don't want to. I was in my outdoor shower again last night, and I said to Yoel, I go, "This is the room I want to die in." Yeah, outdoor shower. They have it at the. Most people don't have one, but at the.
Well, I'm coming to your room later now that you've admitted.
Shower. Yeah, what's my room number?
I'll find out.
Anybody that tells you is on my enemy list, and not the sort of enemy list, but the real enemy.
Well,
list.
You said there's only a few rooms with outdoor showers, so process of elimination.
All right, Stino's wandering around by the villas later today going, Tom, nobody point to me. Or you will be on the real enemy list. We'll get you today's useless morning info. Coming up next, live at the Margaritavilla Island Reserve, Cana, Dominican Republic with travel leaders. Fun Jet Vacations, Corona, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. Will Rock Morning Show used this morning info for today. Let me see what I got. Looks like we'll have to wait until August for season 3 of Only Murderers in the Building. I don't know what that is. I've heard of it. Sounds terrifying. Madonna announced her Celebration Tour, a 35-city global tour this year, starting in Vancouver, wrapping up in December in Amsterdam. Tickets on sale to city card holders and then to the public on Friday. Jeremy Renner, remember he got hurt with that snowplow thing? He's back home from the hospital after a snowplow accident. I thought he was going to die. It seemed like that they were getting us ready for that. He's got a lot of healing left to do, though, but he's back home, which is good. Archaeologists in Norway say they found the world's oldest known rune stone with inscriptions. It's up to 2,000 years old, and they've translated some of it. The first word is milk, the second word on it is bread, and the third word is coffee. The fourth word is tampons. So I guess they were just going to the store back in the day. Yeah.
They didn't have tampons back then.
Okay, the whole thing was a joke, Stino. It didn't say any of those words.
I really believed
it was just a joke that it was a grocery list that was 2,000 years old.
Oh, I have
got to dumb this stuff down. All right, I'm done. 6:40.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
I was telling Ben.
Listen to a different show.
No, I was telling Ben I may need to get some tampons before we come here, if you know what I mean. No, but listen, he's like, no, in the Dominican they just use rolled up leaves. I was like, you're lying to me. Don't use
He must have so much fun with you. He must just mess with you all the time. Coming up, we're going to... Where's Dan? Dan's over there. All right, we're going to talk to my new best friend, Dan, in just a couple of minutes, so...
rolled up leaves.
What do you do with them? I don't even want to know. Don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell on the tampon leave policy. Broadcasting live from the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana here in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, with travel leaders, Discovery World Travel and Fun Jet Vacations. Go where you want to go with travel leaders and Fun Jet Vacations. Plan with a Pro in 23 sale. Save up to 70% on your favorite vacations now for travel through 12/15/23. Your perfect trip is waiting. Call the pros at Travel Leaders at 833-TL-TRIPS. Those are the people that bring us on the cabin fever getaway, and they do an awesome job. We're live at the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana here in Dominican Republic with 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. Rock the Rock Station. There's C. They got my bowl of bacon. I'm happy. Cabin
Yummy.
Fever Getaway. 6:45 live at the Margaritaville Island Resort, Cap Cana, Dominican Republic.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. It's 34 in Johnsburg. It's 35 in Mondaline, and my mouth is watering.
Go
looking
ahead
at
and
all
eat.
this.
I'll do this. The best thing about the Cabin Fever Getaway, exposed, coming up next live here in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. Our next big event, our annual Valentine's Dinner and Comedy Show, 18th annual. We've been doing that 18 years, and it's a great time. This year, we got an extra special headliner for you, Mike Cana. We're flying him in. Very funny guy, worth the price of admission alone for him. But you get a delicious buffet dinner before that. You get Wilson confusing you on stage. You get me crashing and burning as the opener, and then Mike Cannon. And then we've got live music afterwards from Keith Magny. So a complete night out, including your dinner, just $75. Tickets for this do sell out every year. We're limited by the space of the room. And then the hotel package, the hotel usually sells out before that. So if you want to book that, that's an option. As well, get tickets, hotel info, everything you need. Go to the road trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. It's 3 weeks from this Saturday. Saturday night, February 11th, Holiday and Banquets and Conference Center in Gurnee. Please come on out. Going to be a great time with 95 Will Rock, the rock station.
Choose from hundreds of styles and colors from top brands. Plus, get free installation.
95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. We're just over here eating our breakfast. I like the food here. The Margaritaville Island Reserve Cana, Dominican Republic this is our 24th Cabin Fever Getaway. Next year will be the silver edition of the Cabin Fever Getaway.
Everyone has to wear leather.
Oh, they're clapping. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's leather. That's the leather anniversary. There you go, Stino. I like him. The two who will be the morning show co-hosts by then. Yeah. What is Dale trying to say? Does he know something I don't? You have a plan? Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, just eat breakfast. I'm lucky. The two guys I wanted to talk to are sitting right next to each other, so I don't have to move around a lot. I'm having trouble with that today. I'm slow rolling today. This guy was slow rolling today as we were walking up here. I applaud you for getting up for the show, though, especially since I asked, so how was your night? He's like, well, I started drinking at the show yesterday morning, and we just rolled all the way through. So, yet here you are in the morning, and you have a great constitution when it comes to partying, I guess. What is your name and where are you from?
Carl Piper, Round Lake Beach.
And how many, he's very chill. How many Cabin Fever Getaways have you gone on?
I'm a virgin.
This is the first one right here. This is first Cabin. We had this conversation already. I'm just repeating it for the radio now. But and we were talking about the good part about it. And yes, the resort is fabulous. It's a very good deal because all your drinks are included in your meals and all that. When people see the price, they're like, oh, God, that's expensive. No, that's your week. That's everything. It's a great deal. The travel leaders, people take care of us. The resort staff the party is great. But the number one thing, and he said this, even though I was going to tell him this, the best thing about the trip is
the people.
It's the people you go with. It's the people that are here. And then he explained to me, why is it the people?
You could go up to anybody, talk to them, party with them. Everybody's your friend. It's awesome.
The people that go on a trip, I said this is very little to do with the radio station anymore, other than that we bring the crap. We do the broadcast and bring the band and all that, so you can taunt your friends back home. So you said you're never going to miss one of these. Now, why? That's our thing. Once you go, you know. You said you're never going to miss one, right?
From now on, I'm hooked. Once you go, you know. I know the phrase now, what it means.
I say that to anybody. I don't know why somebody wouldn't just try this trip to see what it is, and once they go, they'll go every year. You have friends back home that you want to say hi to and tell them what idiots they are because they're going to get snow today and you're not. The only ice you're getting is in your drink.
Hey, Sean, are you listening? This place is awesome. We listen to the morning show every day at work.
Yeah. Where do you work at?
Mitsubishi.
Sean's a knucklehead. Sean, you blew it. You screwed up. He'll be here next year. Thanks, man. Thanks for talking to me. And my new best friend is Dan. The other day, I had this thing that I thought was brilliant. And I had to send myself a message because I knew I would forget what it was. So I'm walking around and I'm looking for somebody. Dan let me send an email to me from his email. And I've read it, and it's absolute gibberish. But I'm going to be able to decipher it, and I have it because Dan let me send an email. He's one of the people who's on this trip. Where are you from, Dan?
I'm from Lake Villa.
And how many Cabin Fevers have you gone on?
I'm also a first-timer.
There you go. So I'm going to ask him, and we have not, you can say whatever you want, be honest. Is what he said about the trip true? Are you going to go every time now, and do you understand now? Or was this the biggest mistake you've ever made? Be honest. Or somewhere in between.
Well, at first, I thought it was the biggest mistake, and everybody knows why. But everything he said is exactly correct. The people are fantastic. I have not met anybody that doesn't have a smile on their face here. So,
what was the horrible thing at the beginning? Everybody listening wants to know.
Frontier.
Oh, there you go. There you go. They have some great rates right now to fly anywhere you want for $49. Yeah, will you do that if they said, hey, you can fly anywhere you want for $49?
Thank you, but no thank you.
All right. But the Cabin Fever Getaway, are you going to ever miss one again?
I will be here every year just because of the people.
All right. And I know you got a birthday you want to do. Go ahead.
Yeah, my wonderful mother in Huntley, Illinois, Janet Erath, turns 80 years old today. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday to Janet. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. All right, so she's good. All right, there we go. We took care of her. She can't be mad at you. And you're going to go on the trip, and we're best friends now. And he's like, well, I wanted to go on a trip. I like your show, and I wanted to talk to you. And talking to me is really no big deal. But you seemed to think it was, and you hadn't. And I sat down and talked to you like, oh, I get to talk to you. But we were like a couple days in on the trip then. Why would you not just talk to me? Am I frightening? Do I have bad breath?
Tom, you are a god to me. All right. No, seriously, you're fantastic. The 95-1 will.
Shut up and let the man talk. Let the man talk.
And he's my new best friend, and I love this guy forever.
I love you too, bro. I love you, Dan. I love you, Dan. He's a smart man. What? Stino is always like, where after Jim and Justin are done with their song every day, the area clears out. And I'm like, yeah, because nobody gives a rat's ass about us, except for Dan, who likes me. But everybody, she's like, where did all my fans go? I'm like, you don't have any fans? You don't have any fans? Now I found out I have
Paul's my fan.
Oh, Paul's drunk already. He's not a fan. I have a fan, and his name is Dan. Thank you, my new best friend, Dan. There you go. Happy birthday to our mother. We'll get her something when we get home. That's what the Cabin Fever is about, is the people. And please don't be shy if you wish to talk to somebody. I know John Perry's not approachable, but me or Wayne or...
I'm accepting of more fans.
You can. Stino is signing up people to be official fans. It's $35, she says. So... There's
$69.
Don't pay it. Live at the Cabin Fever Getaway. Give the weather for us. Back
Cloudy
home
today with a high of 38.
People on the trip are not getting snow. I'll guarantee you that. 95 will rock the rock station. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Stino, Will Rock Morning Show. It is 7:01. We are live at the Margaritavilla Island Reserve Cap Cana, Dominican Republic. Cabin Fever Getaway 2023.
Cloudy today with a high of... Oh, you got to get this microphone out of there. Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. It's 35 in Wakanda and 36 in Wheeling. It is time for the 95 Will Rock 95 second update. Utility company ComEd is looking for massive new rate hikes. The company filed with the state regulators Tuesday for hikes that would increase delivery rates by a total of $1.5 billion between 2024 and 2027. For the average consumer, that would mean close to a $7 monthly increase on your bill in 2024 and about $17 a month before 2027. A suspect is in custody after an elderly woman was knocked to the ground during a robbery at the Walmart in Round Lake Beach. She was attempting to retrieve a cart when someone grabbed her purse from behind and yanked it hard enough to break the leather strap from her shoulder and push her to the ground. The suspect is now in custody. 95 Will Rock Sports, brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Also brought to you by Plumbers and Steamfitters, Local 118. For higher pay and better benefits, head on over to UALocal118.com. What the heck is going on in sports world? Well, let me tell you.
Well, all right.
The Bucks, they play Cleveland on Saturday. The Bulls play the Pistons tomorrow at 4. And the Blackhawks beat the Sabres 4-3. And finally, you want to see something weird? I want to show you this video, Tom, and then you can explain it because you're really good at doing that. Okay.
Well, I have a fan now, so I guess I better.
So the internet is kind of horrified over this new video of meat spasming. Do you see?
Oh, that meat is actually moving in the bag.
Is that terrifying?
It's muscle. Meat is muscle, and it's twitching. So there's that.
Just like that, I became a vegan. I mean, I don't know. That was really terrifying. It freaks me out.
Here's the deal with politics and meat. They say this is two things you don't want to see being made is sausages and laws because it is horrifying.
Yeah.
So I think I would rather look at that than a lot of what goes on legally wise with our government.
Oh, yeah.
But now
I don't know.
Now I don't want to have government or a cheeseburger. Thank you for that. I don't want either. You don't need to show it to me again.
Hang on, are you sure?
Why? I'm on vacation.
It's called
here and you're
beef
showing
twerky.
Okay, I don't need to see twitching meat. Everybody else is lucky that this is not television; it's just radio, and there you go.
Beef twerky.
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm just not acknowledging your little joke there. Thank you for that, Stino. Coming up next, yesterday we were unprepared for Ticket Tuesday, so we're having Ticket Wednesday because our friend John from Travel Leaders was off on an excursion yesterday. We needed him for this. Ticket Wednesday, your chance to win live from the Cabin Fever Getaway coming up. We've got Blue October tickets at the Vic on Friday, March 3rd. We've got Bad Flower House of Blues on March 5th, and we've got Steel Panther House of Blues on March 25th. Your chance to win thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Ticket Wednesday with your chance to win. We're going to do it on the text line, and that is coming up next. My friend Dr. Pete has something new for you. He's now offering Botox and dermal filler treatments. Dr. Peter Waidzunas is trained and certified in the use of both Botox and dermal fillers, and you can get a free evaluation and consultation. Even if you're not sure if you're interested in that, Botox and dermal fillers, but it might be for you, have that conversation with him, have that consultation with him, and see. And if you do that already, you can save some money with Dr. Pete with the Evolus coupon for $40 off discount on each and every treatment. Each and every treatment visit, $40 off with Dr. Pete. So if it's Botox and dermal filler treatments you're looking for, Dr. Pete is trained and certified and ready to go. Give him a call at 847-336-7300, 847-336-7300, or find Dr. Peter Waidzunas online at gurneydental.com. It's a beautiful day here at the Margaritaville Island Reserve Cap Cana in Dominican Republic with Travel Leaders Fun Jet Vacations. Corona and 95 WIIL Rock. It's Wednesday, but we couldn't do this yesterday. For John from Travel Leaders was off on an excursion, so we're doing Ticket Wednesday today. We got Blue October at the Vic on March 3rd. We've got Bad Flower at House of Blues on March 5th, and we've got Steel Panther on March 25th at the House of Blues. All thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. John, come on over here.
Oh, man.
check.
He was practicing at 6 a.m.
His neighbors got to love him.
His neighbor's
John
bond now.
John from Travel Leaders plays. No, wait, John. John from Travel Leaders plays harmonica in a band.
Wait, he's using this
We
thing.
were gonna. Now we'll get to that. We were gonna. People can't see that. Steve.
Oh,
We have to
yeah.
tell them what
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing. It's radio.
I
So
forgot.
anyway, she forgot. All right. So John plays harmonica in a band. We somehow the recorder came up on the show that we all learned in like grade school and have never needed. So I bought a recorder for $11.95 on Amazon, and Stino was going to learn a song for Ticket Tuesday, and whoever could say what the song was would win. But I didn't get it until Friday, and it was too late for me to get it for you before the
For
trip.
practice.
So you could practice because you missed a day last
And
week.
he's like an actual musician.
He'll be able to figure this
Yeah,
out, right?
yeah.
So we've asked him to figure out 4 WIIL Rock songs on the recorder. And if he can play them on the recorder to the point where somebody can tell what I don't need the artist, I just need the title of the song, and you just have to get close. It can be misspelled. First person to text in what song this is, you win your choice of tickets on Ticket Tuesday. You want to text your answer to 815-283-0095. Put studio as the first word in the message. First text to come through that knows what WIIL Rock song this is.
Should we apologize to the artist?
It's with apologies to the actual artist and anybody who's going. We're now going to play recorder on the radio. All right, John, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Wait a second. Here's how bad Stino and I were. It came with this slide thing in it that he's using as a. Stino and I thought it was a cleaner for the recorder.
Spit for your spit.
It's actually a slide like on a trombone.
Yes, sir.
These recorders are more difficult than ones than they gave us when we were kids. All right, here we go. Whenever you're ready, John.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
I know
That's
it.
it. That's it.
It's just repetitive.
Stino knows what it is. There are people in their rooms at the resort here that think a tsunami is on the way. They're like, the tsunami alarm is going off.
You got it.
I got it, dude. I know what you're doing.
You can't win, Stino. Calm down.
Okay.
There are people fleeing.
Can we give them a hint?
They don't get a hint. There is no tsunami on the way. Everybody is safe. Here, texts are coming in. Let's check and see what we've got. Somebody said, let the bodies hit the floor. That is incorrect. Oh, we're just going to keep going, huh? Somebody said wolf totem. That is not it. We're going to give people a while to text. We'll see if we get an answer. 815-283-0095. Look at Stino. It looks like she's won the Mega Million. She's so happy. She's doing a WIIL dance.
Jumping jack flash is not
Johnny,
it.
I'm proud of you. That took a lot, and I know exactly what you did.
I put in a lot of hard work.
I know you did.
downed a lot of donuts that day.
Chocolate
donuts.
Little chocolate donuts. Thank you very much. John Belushi, everyone. We are live on the Cabin Fever Getaway. If you know the answer, text it in now to 815-283-0095. Somebody please get it, or he'll have to play it again in a couple of minutes.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I made him give me the answer. But I think I would have gotten it. So.
I know. I could hear it totally.
All right, we'll see if somebody gets it. Somebody
yikes, someone got it.
Somebody got. We'll tell you what it was coming up in just a. Calm down.
I'm just excited.
Really? Coming up in just a couple of minutes on WIIL Rock. We have a winner on 95 WIIL Rock's Ticket Wednesday. We'll tell you who that is, what the song was coming up after the break. And then later on, John's going to play Recorder again. Consider that an official warning that it will happen again here on the Cabin Fever Getaway. We're live at the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana in Dominican Republic, broadcasting live with Travel Leaders Fun Jet Vacations, Corona, and 95 WIIL Rock. It's 7:17.
Cloudy today with a high of 38 tonight. Snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. It's 35 in Wakanda and 36 in Lincolnshire.
I'll have John do it right here one more time. What song was this for Ticket Wednesday?
I know it.
Once the squeaking happens, Stino, what is it?
It's Seven Nation Army, the White Stripes.
There you go. That's exactly what it is.
Carl knew it.
Yeah,
Carl knew it.
Yeah.
Seven Nation Army, the White Stripes.
So the first person that texted in the correct answer was their last four digits, 3105. Congratulations.
Nice.
You've won tickets on Ticket Wednesday. John has learned more songs on the recorder, and we'll have him play those later on. Your chance to win on Ticket Wednesday, live on the Cabin Fever Getaway 95 WIIL Rock. Thanks to Ray Chevy in Fox Lake, Raymond Chevrolet in Antioch. Coming up next, we say the people are a big part of the CFG, and these people have been a big part of it for a long, long time. We're going to talk to them and talk about their unsanctioned non-station event coming up next on WIIL Rock. 95 for the Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Stino, Will Rock Morning Show live at the Margaritavilla Island Reserve, Cap Cana, here in the Dominican Republic. Thanks to Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, and Corona. James, Nancy, come over here. James and Nancy are here. They've been going on. We talk about people who've been on the Cabin Fever Getaway a bunch of times. They've been on the Cabin Fever Getaway a bunch of times. How many times have you been on the Cabin Fever Getaway, James? You can ballpark it. I know it's a lot of blurry ones. Nancy?
Since 07.
Since 07. Nobody's making you do the math or whatever. I don't know, whatever. So CFG. Well, why do you go on the same vacation so many times?
It's honestly the people.
It's the people.
It's the people. Everybody you meet, you become really good friends with, hang out. Everybody's happy, make you feel welcome. So.
Yeah. Nancy, your answer?
Same thing. So many good people, a lot of good friends we've made throughout the years. We actually go camping, go to each other's weddings. It's amazing.
It is amazing, and so once you go, you know. So years ago, we had a pajama party on the trip, and it was sanctioned by our travel companies and things like that, and it was fun and it went well. But some people's version of pajama is different than other people's version of pajama, and some people took it a little bit more to the boudoir side of things. And so the travel company decided that maybe it wasn't a good idea to do a pajama party anymore, at the behest of some of the resorts that were like, why are your people walking around like this? So we no longer have an official pajama party, but James and Nancy, being good CFGers, took it upon themselves. I'm just finding out about this after the fact. Had I found out ahead of time, I would have said, no, don't do that, naughty, stop. But I'm just finding out about it. Apparently there was a pajama party last night. How did it go that you guys put together? How did your unsanctioned by Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, or Will Rock, in no way did we sanction event, how did it go?
It was good. It was good.
Thank you, James, for that answer. James in the past has worn, I believe there was a leash involved, and very little else. Think Banana Hammock's smaller cousin. Not that James is, and there's the problem, if you follow my drift. What did you wear last night? Tell us.
The same thing.
The same thing. This is the real question I want to ask was Nancy in vinyl?
Not this year.
Damn, okay, all right. Well, I missed it. Yul and I did get some interesting pajamas on, and we were excited. We were going to go out, not to your event, because I had no idea it was happening, otherwise I would have stopped them. But we got all ready and all pretty to go out, even me and my silky little, well, I'm not going to tell you. And then we just laid down and went to bed, is what we did. So was the event well attended? I'm sorry that we didn't make it to an event that I wasn't going to because I didn't know what was going on.
I think
when you start lying, it's very difficult to keep them straight. What a tangled web we weave. How was it attended?
Quite a few people didn't show up because the excursion yesterday, a lot of people just came back and went back to change and never came out.
It was a long day, a good day, but a long, long day. All right. But it was fun. Everybody had a good time?
It was, but we're going to reschedule for tomorrow night.
Okay, I don't... that event is... If you post that somewhere and tell people that's on you, I don't know what Nancy's talking about. That we have no idea what they're doing. James and Nancy, everybody, who may or may not be having another event that you should ask them about if you're interested in, but we in no way know of this or sanction this event. I think we're clear on that. I think we're good. 726.
Cloudy today with a high of 38.
Kind of fun you can have on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Listen, speaking of getting away and fun vacations, if I got news for you, and it's coming up in just a couple of minutes, live on the CFG on Will Rock. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Stino, Will Rock Morning Show live on the Cabin Fever Getaway at the Margaritavilla Island Resort.
Was he wasted?
Cana, Dominican Republic. Go ahead, Stino. What's going on? Don't let me interrupt.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Oh,
I was
Spiz,
look at Spiz's shirt.
I know Spiz's shirt. He says, "Sorry, I'm late. I'm not shaking your hand, Spiz. I see what your shirt says. I see what your shirt says. What? What?
They got great lotion.
They have great lotion here. Let's take it 2 steps back from the table, pal. All right. I like Spiz, but I'm not shaking his hand.
I shook his hand. It was greasy.
Yeah, well, if you made eye contact, he charge you can charge him $50 more. All right, that wasn't grease, It's 7:31.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. What are you doing over here? It's 35 in Libertyville and 38 in Palatine. It is time for the 95 Will Rock 95 second update. A pair of high bond arrests have been announced by the Lake County Sheriff's Office. 47-year-old Rochelle Ham was taken into custody on January 12th near Wadsworth, and 36-year-old Corey Vandeveer was picked up on an outstanding warrant in Lake Villa the following day. A new report by an inspector general for the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services shows 171 children died while in contact with the department last year, 40% more than the prior year. 95 Will Rock Sports brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Local 118. They're looking for welders now. Visit ualocal118.com. Let's see here. Bucks, they play Cleveland on Saturday. Bulls play the Pistons tomorrow at 4, and the Blackhawks beat the Sabres 4-3. And finally, I showed you this picture the other day or whatever. The title of this article is Guitar Center Employee Puts Person in Chokehold and Drags Them Outside of the Store. In a viral video that's going around online, a Guitar Center employee in Albuquerque, New Mexico, tackles a person who is apparently causing a problem in the store, and they put him in a martial arts chokehold. This guy is not effing around, okay? You don't touch are you allowed to touch all the stuff in there? Yeah, right?
No, they put signs on you're not supposed to touch the guitars and things unless you have like an associate there with you. I don't know. Sometimes yes and sometimes no.
Well, it's definitely worth going online, just Googling this guy. Take this dude down in the store.
He was probably doing more than touching a guitar.
No, he was. He was definitely causing a ruckus. He was also wasted.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of expensive stuff. You don't want some guy just randomly stumbling
he
around.
assaulted an employee.
Yeah.
All right. Dumbass, but the video, pretty awesome.
Pretty great.
Albuquerque Guitar Center does not mess around.
Noted. I will go to a different guitar center if I want to do some dumbassery. It's 7:34, Cabin Fever Getaway. We've got another great adventure with great people to tell you about, and we will announce what that is coming up next.
I'm going to go stick my feet in the pool real quick. You're sweaty.
Is there music? I can't hear there's music. There we go. See, that's how we know we're on top. Thank you. Thank you. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. 7:36. Tom and Stino, Will Rock Morning Show here at the Margaritaville Island Reserve Cap Cana in the Dominican Republic. Phrase of the day coming up in a little bit. Your chance to win a trip on CFG 2024. Of course, we do other trips. Last year we went on an Alaskan cruise. We've been on a Mediterranean cruise. We've been to Prague and Budapest. We've done all sorts of fun things in the past in our summer and fall trips. And we have another one coming up this fall that is going to be nothing short of spectacular. We will be sending out the pre-boarding information, the early bird announcement, I believe in a week or so. And if you want to get in on that, keep watching our social media and our website. We will be having a link to the pre-boarding pass. But I know where we're going now, and I know what it's going to be, and it's going to be spectacular. It's in the fall. I can't give any more details than that. But about a week from today is when we will be sending the information out to the people that signed up for the pre-boarding, and then we'll be announcing this trip on the air. It is in the fall this year, and it is... It's going to be one of the greatest trips I think we've ever taken, and we'll be announcing in about a week. If you watch our social media, our Facebook and Twitter and all of that stuff, and our website, you'll be able to sign up, watch for that, those postings coming up. You'll be able to sign up for the pre-boarding information. It gets you like a day early announcement on where we're going. It is incredible where we're going, so keep listening for more details from our friends at Travel Leaders and 95 Will Rock. It is 7:38.
Cloudy today with a high of 38.
All right, coming up in a couple of minutes, we've got another project for our CFGers. If they're looking for something else fun to do, Erica put this together. I was just looking for something easy and simple, and she took that and ran. She's Erica, so it's a lot, and she's gonna have spreadsheets, and there's gonna be judging and a team of people, and we'll tell you what it is. It's something fun that people get to do on our Cabin Fever Getaway, and details about that coming up next, live from the Margaritaville Island Reserve Cap Cana in the Dominican Republic. Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, Corona, and 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station.
You said it didn't matter, the new or the old?
Yeah, either one. .95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Stina Will Rock Morning Show, 7:45. Cabin Fever Getaway, 2023, live from the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana here in Dominican Republic with Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, Corona, and Will Rock.
I'm gonna go sprinkle some of that cool stuff that they put on the edges of your drink.
It's
you know,
like the red
yeah,
salt stuff or whatever.
That stuff is so good. I just got myself a Bloody Mary. I'm feeling it. Today is my day. I feel like I will get the Duco Award today at some point.
All right.
I got it last year.
Good for you.
If it's going to happen, it's probably going to be today.
Oh, and sadly, I won't be around. I'm going on an excursion. I'm sorry I'll miss that.
Oh, yeah, you are. You know, they wanted to add me on that.
Oh, okay. Are you going?
I don't know.
I might not go. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'll let you know last minute when I see you on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, cloudy today with a high of 38.
Right.
Tonight, snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy, high of 42. I can't get kicked out of the resort on the boat.
You can get kicked off the boat, though, and that would be worse. I like Stino. Don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing shade at her. I just don't want to babysit. And if Ben's not around, it will fall to me. So as long as you have some other babysitter.
Lisa.
Okay, right. This is like putting another toddler in charge of a toddler. What could possibly go
Lisa
wrong?
and Leslie said that they would watch me today.
You'll be great. You'll be fine. That's just like, it's like a trip to Harvard or what. I don't know. Okay. All right. Coming up next, a project for those on the Cabin Fever Getaway, courtesy of Erica. Well, we'll find out if Dave's been here yet, too. I don't know about that. That is coming up next, live from the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana, Dominican Republic. Hey, sinusandSnoringMD.com is where you start your journey with Dr. Swerdlin. He can fix your snoring, your sleep apnea, your nasal problems, your sinus problems. Allergy season coming up again. Be ready for it. Go see Dr. Swerdlin. He can test you now and figure out what you're actually allergic to. So instead of throwing a bunch of over-the-counter medications at it and not getting great results, you can actually treat what the problem is and improve your quality of life. SinusandSnoringMD.com has all the information you need, the listing of the locations, Kenosha, Oak Creek, Mount Prospect, and Lombard, so they're nearby, and they can get those things taken care of. It all starts at the website, SinusandSnoringMD.com. 95 Will Rock, D-Rock Station. Got the Mission Impossible music going for Erica's project for our CFGers. Erica has an idea. Well, I had an idea, and I asked people what some... first off, let's meet Erica. Let's roll that back a little bit.
Okay.
Erica, you are not even from, well, I mean, originally the Will Rock area, but you live in Virginia.
Correct. Charlottesville.
And you fly to you join us on the Cabin Fever Getaway from Charlottesville now every year.
Yes, I do.
You originally, when you went, you were Emily's friend. That's how you went on the first one you went on. How many Cabin Fever Getaways have you been on now?
I think it's 10.
10. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I
Double
think that's the leather anniversary.
I hear that. And vinyl.
Yeah, and vinyl. So the question is, has Dave come out yet? Erica, inadvertently, this character was invented on her first Cabin Fever Getaway. She lost all, she didn't have recall of what went on the night before. And so that was Dave who did those things, right?
Correct.
So
Early on.
Dave occasionally makes an appearance on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Has Dave appeared yet? The other night, I felt like Dave was getting ready to come out, but then we separated. I didn't see you again. Did Dave make an appearance then, or has he?
I believe Dave came out Monday evening after the belly flop contest because I was sort of asleep at dinner, but
Okay.
Dave was there, and then at some point, somebody went to Land Shark. I don't think it was Erica. I'm pretty sure it was Dave.
It was Dave.
Do
Okay.
not recall being
All right,
there.
All right. It was definitely Dave. It was. If Stino says it's Dave,
If
it's
Stino
Dave.
says it, then
It's
yeah,
Dave.
yeah.
All right. Well, it's nice to see.
Just a brief appearance.
Sorry, I missed him.
Don't be.
So I am not really. I was just trying to be cordial there. I had the idea of having a scavenger hunt, so I posted on the Will Rocks, the CFG Facebook page, some ideas for scavenger hunt items. People made a list. Nancy made a nice list. So we took these things, and Erica took this and ran with it and came up with a graph and charts and a scoring system and the things that Erica does. She scares me sometimes. So then we printed them out on these sheets of paper, and she has them ready. A team scavenger hunt. Explain the rules, and it's a photo scavenger hunt. You don't need to steal the items from the resort.
It's a combination.
Combo, okay.
There are items to find. Please don't steal anything. They're pretty simple. You can borrow them, wherever you need to get them.
Borrow them.
Yeah. I mean, borrow them from each other. Don't borrow them from somewhere you shouldn't.
Right. Don't steal them.
Then there's a photo hunt aspect, and so one little category is existing photos. If you have any photos on your phone of you with Pops or Godfather or Soup, bring those, and you get some points for that. So we can talk
These
about
are
them.
people who are no longer with us who've been on the
Right.
Cabin Fever Getaway.
And then there's activities to do. Take photos of yourselves doing different things,
Okay.
like
Oh, wow.
a team
Whoa.
cannonball
Whoa.
or the entire team in a bathroom.
Stino's looking to see if she's done any of the things on the list.
Entire team in a bit. Sand boobs?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Create sand boobs. Take a picture.
Done.
There we go. All right. So the complete list is available for our CFGers. She has them. It's a team event. The rules are on there. Talk to Erica. She's scoring. Fabulous prize for the winning team. We have no prize. So you're playing for the glory of winning. See Erica, get your list. Team event. She'll explain
Teams of
scoring.
four.
Yeah,
Teams of four.
and I like there's a way she wants you to spell out Will Rock with letters, and she put a rule in there. You can't just take a Will Rock bumper sticker or our logo.
Right.
And immediately when I saw that, I'm like, well, I know exactly what people will. Oh, Erica has addressed that.
Yeah.
All right, so she's smarter than any of us. Don't try and cheat. Say something scientific, Erica. Say
Molecular.
Molecular. So who knows what that means, right?
Pharmacology.
Pharmacology. What are these words? She's so smart. So get your list from her and a scavenger hunt. There you go. Thanks, Erica. Appreciate that very much.
Hey, guess what? I said I was going to try and start the scavenger hunt, and then
Yeah.
I'd probably just end up doing sand boobs for the
Because you
rest
heard
of the
boobs,
time.
right? You heard boobs, and you're like, I'm like, there's more to it than sand boobs, Stino. I know you've made 80 pairs now, but there's more to it than that. 7:55.
They're all over the beach, dude. Go out there. You'll find a pair.
All right. And then I got to have a meeting again with the people at the resort.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. It's 35 in Cary and 35 in Barrington.
We are broadcasting live from the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana here in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, with travel leaders, Discovery World Travel, and Fun Jet Vacations. Go where you want to go with the travel leaders and Fun Jet Vacations. Plan with a Pro in 23 sale. Save up to 70% off your favorite vacations now for travel through 12/15/23. Your perfect trip is waiting. Call the pros at Travel Leaders at 833-TL-TRIPS. That's who we're on the Cabin Fever Getaway with 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. is our 24th Cabin Fever Getaway, number 25, our silver edition of the Cabin Fever Getaway coming up next year. And earlier I mentioned that about next Wednesday, the pre-boarding information will be going out for our fall trip, which is going to be freaking-tacular. People are like, one day when I retire, I want to go see these kind of places or whatever. The places we are going are the kind of places where you say, one day I want to go. One day I want to go here. One day I want to go there. When I retire, I want to. You don't wait until you're older. And I understand you want to save money for your retirement or for when you're older and all that stuff, and not spend money. But when you get older and you have the money to go, then your knees don't work or your hips don't work. If you go now, you can walk around, and then also you get this thing done now, so you have the pictures and the memories to enjoy the rest of your life. If you wait to do all the things until 3 years before you die, so just plan on joining us in the fall. Details coming out next Wednesday with travel leaders for our, it's a list of places that you've always said you wanted to go. And that's coming up next fall, and I hope everybody can join us. These trips are great with our friends at Travel Leaders. It is 8:02 now.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. It's 35 in Algonquin and 37 in Northbrook. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. The Lake County Sheriff's Office is warning residents about a marked increase in home burglaries. The warning comes after recent break-ins were reported in Long Grove and surrounding areas. Police say most of the incidents took place when the homeowners were not at the residence. Sheriff's officials say locking the house and vehicle doors is one major way, obviously, to, come on. I mean, really?
You gotta say that to someone. They don't deserve to keep their stuff.
Just leave the door open. You'll be fine. 95 WIIL Rock Sports, brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Bucks, they play Cleveland on Saturday. Bulls play the Pistons tomorrow at 4. Blackhawks beat the Sabres 4-3. And Kevin Warren is ready to tackle a new challenge as president and CEO of the Chicago Bears. And he says he has a big one. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Well, I don't know that helps specifically as running a football. I suppose you could intimidate some of the other league people and they would, I'll trade with this team because I don't want him waving that around again, I guess.
It says right here, he has a big
one. Let's just leave it at that. If you're the other teams, be warned, he's coming at you and he's got a big one. He'll wave it around and you will do as he says at the trade deadline.
Oh, yes.
All right.
And finally,
congratulations.
I really like where South Carolina is going with this new law. Well, they've got a bill allowing police to charge a bigger fine for people driving slow in the left lane.
Yes.
I am all for
I always have to look and see who it is because I want to know who does this. So I will look and I'm like, oh, it's a little old lady. I shouldn't have been so mad she doesn't know.
She shouldn't be driving.
Or it's a 16-year-old girl who just got her license. Just
whatever, pull over, sister.
Life is too short to be angry at other drivers, but I'm glad that they're at least... Because there are people who do that are oblivious to the fact that they shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
It's one thing if you're in the left lane going the speed limit and you know what you're doing. You're like, I'm going to go whatever speed I want, whatever lane I want. Well, F you. But if you're somebody's grandma...
no, if you're blocking the people in where you're trying to get around...
I know, it's a dangerous thing.
Well, I just love what they called this bill. Ready?
What is it?
It's called the Slowpoke Bill.
Slowpoke Bill. But if it's Mima or if it's your little daughter that just learned to drive, cut people some slack, all right? Or the oblivious. They don't know they're oblivious. They're oblivious to the fact that they're oblivious, so they can't help
Citizens
it.
arrest. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, jeez. Don't start pulling people over, Stino. That won't end well. All right, it's 8:05. Coming up, our drink of the day. I think we're ready for our drink of the day. Where is she?
Natalie.
Where's she? She's around somewhere. I think we're going to do the drink of the day. And yesterday, she came up with this. She said she's going to work Malort into the drink of the day. I shall taste it. I don't know why, but we're going to find out about that coming up next, live at the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cana, Dominican Republic for Cabin Fever Getaway 2023 with Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, Corona, and WIIL Rock. You need a new job. Will Rock Morning Show, Tom and Stino, Cabin Fever, Getaway live at the Margaritavilla Island Resort of Cap Cana, Dominican Republic with travel leaders, fun jet vacations, 95 Will Rock. I want to point out that on the table for the drink of the day today, there is a bottle of Malort. This is, Natalie, come over here. It's a little too loud right now. Maybe one of the people that work for the radio stations will fix that. Come over here. So this was your idea to work our special drink Malort into the recipe, right?
Yes.
This was not my idea.
Yes.
It was all your fault. I mean, it was all your idea.
Yes, but
And did you? I see the Malort bottle I gave you has very little Malort missing. Are you guessing with this recipe, or did you taste this drink?
no, I taste. Actually, it's really good.
It's very good.
Yes.
Really?
Just trust me.
She lies, right? And she smiles, and you believe her. Look at her face. She wouldn't lie. All right. We're going to take a break, and then when we come back, she's going to make these Malort drinks. We're going to call it the soup, in honor of our friend Soup. This is we're going to call it the Margaritaville soup. It's Margaritaville soup is what it is. That's the name of the drink. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, after our friend Soup, and we will drink one in our friend Soup's honor coming up, or you can just have a shot of Malort if you prefer. This is your call, and we're going to drink one for our friend Soup, who passed away last week, who's been on quite a few Cabin Fever getaways, and he was one of my favorite people because he really was living life. He lived more life in his 50-some years than people would live in 200 years. He was a character, and we're going to have a drink in his honor coming up next. You ready to make that? Do you have to put like goggles on before you make it? Because that's done no, you're okay?
Yes, of course.
All right. Coming up, we'll do that next. It's the Margaritaville soup drink live on the Cabin Fever Getaway from 95 Will Rock, the rock station. All right. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Stina Will Rock Morning Show live at the Margaritaville Island Reserve Cap Cana, Dominican Republic. That's feedback.
I think you can't go by that speaker. That's why.
Well, no, they have to turn it down a little.
Oh, I don't know electronics.
Even
it's
if
a
I'm
man's
over here,
job.
there's going to be feedback. It is a man's job, like all jobs.
It is. It's a man's
Why
job.
are you making everything the man's? What are the women's jobs? Because everything I say, you say is a man's job.
Women's jobs include eating.
Yeah.
Women's jobs include walking. Women's jobs.
All by yourself?
Women's jobs include smoking cigarettes or weed.
Eating,
whichever.
walking, and smoking cigarettes is a women's job.
Yeah.
This sounds
pretty
more
much.
like your life.
And playing with babies and kids.
All right, but everything
Playing, not watching all
everything
the
else,
time.
the men watch the kids. Okay. Natalie is we're doing picture day. We're gonna do a drink with Malort in the recipe. It was her idea to put Malort in the recipe. It's gonna be named after our dear departed friend Soup, who on the Cabin Fever Getaway one year during the morning show drank an entire bottle of Malort and then was pantsless in the swimming pool that afternoon. Unbeknownst to me until he got out of the pool. And I had been talking to him the whole time. That's what Malort can do for you. Natalie's getting ready. There's like setup procedures here. All right, are you ready? All right, what's the drink? It's called a Margaritaville soup after our friend Soup. Here, what do we got?
Okay, for this cocktail, I have different ingredients. For example, I have passion fruit juice with pineapple and cinnamon syrup, lime, Miller, and Margaritaville.
Lord and tequila. Okay. All right, and it has. All right.
Also, I have the foam, the lime foam.
Lime foam. Oh, all right. Soup would like that. He would do things with that.
Wait,
all right,
what's in the bottle of Malort?
Yeah. No, that's not the Malort bottle. That's cinnamon in there. That is.
Oh.
John Perry said they got bacon in the Malort. No, that's cinnamon. That's cinnamon. They didn't. Although that would maybe be the one thing that could fix Malort would be bacon. If anything could fight that battle, it would be bacon. All right, let's go. Here we go. She's gonna She's gonna start with the shaker thing, and she's gonna put a scoop of ice in there. So if you're making this at home, of course you have the. What is the first one in there? What is that one?
That is passion fruit juice.
It's if you have passion fruit juice with pineapple at home, you can make this. I have all these things in my home bar. There's the passion fruit pineapple juice is going in. We're doing 2 scoops of that. All right, now we're gonna take this next item. It's not bacon and Malort, John Perry. It's cinnamon
syrup.
Cinnamon syrup is going in there. So we're gonna put that in there. Now we get the bad guy out. Here's the bad guy. Dun, dun, dun. I was wondering how much Malort she would use. She's got her hand is shaking because she doesn't want to get it on her skin. There's one dump of. All right, just a little Malort. There's not as much Malort as there. Just a little.
Yes, a little.
Just to give it that sweet, delicious Malort flavor. You know, you don't need a lot. A little dabble, do you? And this is tequila.
Tequila, yes.
Tequila, Malort's evil cousin. All right. Malort is tequila. Oh, we're getting a lot of tequila in there. We're not dicking around with the tequila. Natalie likes it when the people at the bar pass out early because then she doesn't have to work as hard. So, all right, so we got all that in there. We're going to shake it up. I know, get them over here and do it. We're going to shake. I don't look as good when I do it. I should stop trying. You make a noise when you. All right. That was a special moment right there. All right, so it's all shaken up.
Tom, you're out of breath.
I was dancing. I'm a little winded. Have you seen our bartender? She's very much in shape. This is a lot of hardcore dancing we just did. All right, so we're gonna strain it into our little glasses, fancy little glasses. There it is. I'm gonna strain that right in there. Oh, it looks delicious. It is such a liar.
I don't know if I want this.
Look, that's a full glass. All right. And then now what is this?
Foam. Lime foam.
Lime foam. Okay, here we go. We're going to put some lime foam on top of it. All right. Shake. Oh, there's more shaking. No, we're not shooting it into my mouth, John Perry. You can't say that to a subordinate.
There's whippets
You
in
can't
there.
say shoot that into my mouth to a subordinate. You can't. Oh, that's Brett. All right.
There's whippets in there.
That's pretty good, actually. Where is Yola? Can we borrow this? It's fun. Now we're gonna put a little garnish on there. There's a little mint sprig on there. See how it looks so nice and friendly? It's a lie. All right, Stino, are you ready?
No.
This is called a Margaritaville soup. Here's to our friend Soup. You guys are gonna come up and get some in a minute. Let's hear one time for Soup. There's our buddy Soup. Can't be here today. He is looking down on us, and who am I kidding? I don't know that he went up there.
Cheers, bitch.
He's in purgatory, and they're making him drink Malort until he clears some things off his ledger. He had some party fouls he's got to clean up, and then he will definitely be in heaven. All right, here we go. You ready? Drink it down, Stino. Here we go.
Slam it.
Tequila, I just called you tequila.
Oh, no.
Stino made a little dance there. I've got goosebumps. You can taste the Malort.
Yeah, the Malort ruins
But
the
it
drink.
is well hidden. That is well hidden. John Perry, you want to try it? The
Thank you.
Malort
Very
is well
delicious.
hidden.
No, I don't like it, but it's
Yeah.
good for everyone else.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for this bastard Natalie who put Malort in a cocktail. Damn you, Natalie. You did a very good job. That actually hides the Malort well. It makes it act a little bit like it might be grapefruit, but it's not, is what it is. That is really good. One more time for Natalie. Yay! All right, everybody come up. She's going to make some of these. Everybody come up and get some, and we'll do another cheers to our friend Soup coming up in a couple minutes. And then we're gonna be pure to form. We're going to let some people join the Malort Club if they want. 3 shots of Malort and you're in. You know how you get that where you have drool in your mouth to keep you from throwing up? I'm just saying. And it's just because the drink is kind of delicious, but my mouth knows that there's Malort there, and it starts the defense mechanism immediately. We're going to try those drinks in honor of our friend Soup coming up. It's 8:21. Stino's on vacation somewhere else. Cabin Fever Getaway, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. the scavenger hunt lists. She's up front on the side, stage right. So see Erica if you want a scavenger hunt list. Many times. I don't plan on joining it again. One and done. I'm here. Supervising the Malort distribution. There's still a lot. There's a Malort in this drink, and we still have a line of people lining up to get it. All right, that's on you. Paul drank his already. We're gonna do a cheers to soup. Don't drink it all yet. Don't drink. Hang on to some of it. No, don't get another one. That's too much Malort for one person. All right, and then people are going to join the Malort Club. 95 WIIL Rock Cabin Fever Getaway live at the Margaritavilla Island Resort Cap Cana in the Dominican Republic for CFG 2023.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. It's 35 in Gurnee and 38 in Wheeling. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. The first of many expected lawsuits have been filed against Illinois' new assault weapons ban. Since the law was signed, over 80 county sheriffs have announced that they will not be enforcing it, including McHenry County Sheriff. Lake County Sheriff John Eidelberg says he is in for the ban and hopes it goes countrywide. He also said he will enforce the law as it is written. 95 WIIL Rock Sports brought to you by Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 118. For higher pay and better benefits, go to u8local118.com. The Bucks, they play Cleveland on Saturday. Bulls play the Pistons tomorrow at 4. Blackhawks beat the Sabres 4-3. And finally, dude was pulled over in Ohio the other day, and he was drinking. He admitted that he had a couple. The cop noticed that he had an open container in the car. And during the field sobriety test, in which he was wearing slippers.
I think if you fail, you can, this is a real thing. If you fail in court, you can say, I failed because of the slippers. It's a good move.
His excuse was that he had just left a Christmas celebration at his dad's house, and he was forced to watch Die Hard. And that's why he had drank so much.
Yeah, Bruce Willis drives him to drink.
That's literally the reason for him drinking and leaving in the slippers.
Cop was like, case dismissed. You can go. I can't believe they made you watch Die Hard. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what the field sobriety test was? They made him crawl through an air duct.
Yeah, right.
At one point. Anyway, well, he's like Bruce Willis in Die Hard. He didn't have any shoes to wear. All right, 8:33. Coming up next, Dino's got to do the rock report, so everybody has to be super quiet. And then we're going to drink some Malort for our friend Soup, who couldn't make it on the trip this year. Cabin Fever Getaway 2023, live at the Margaritaville Island Resort Cap Cana in Dominican Republic with travel leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, Corona, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
Are you looking?
All right. Has everybody got Malort drink? What are we calling it? Stino's not even. Hey, how you doing?
Sorry, I was getting ready for the rock report.
All right. Margaritaville soup. It's like the kind of soup you have at Margaritaville, and it's in honor of our friend Soup, who passed away a couple weeks ago and couldn't make it on the trip this year, and we missed him. Here's Phil. Phil, come up here. Phil, did you get one of these yet, Phil? We invented a drink for soup. It's got Malort in it. Come up here. You can have this one. Here you go. I just took a sip out of it. It's got Malort in it, but it's don't try it. We're gonna do it. Come over here. Come over here. Don't watch the cord. Mind the cord. Mind the gap. Come on over. This is Phil. He's going to be Soup's roommate.
Do I have to,
yeah.
Do I have to chug it?
Well, you don't have. Yes, you have to chug it. I was going to say no, but there's a mint sprig in it. Don't choke and die. Yeah, that's mint. It's good for you. You can pick it out.
Mint.
If you, yeah.
Oh.
Now, Soup and you were going to be roomies this year. How many years did you room with Soup?
At least 8, I think.
And you remember the year he drank.
Died, then Soup took over.
Roger died, and then Soup died. You were not a good roommate.
I'm not a good roommate. I'm not a good roommate at all.
I can only make that joke. I can only make that joke because he made it first. Okay, and Soup would be laughing right now. Okay, he'd be going ha ha. So, but Soup was a good roommate in that he didn't wear pants often. No, he drank that whole bottle of Malort that one time in the pool.
He did, yeah.
So we made a Malort drink in his honor. Natalie from the resort. It's got all sorts of stuff in it that tries to hide the Malort unsuccessfully. So if you want to say a word or two about Soup, and then we will drink in his honor. There's no pressure. I know you don't like doing stuff like this, but you want to say a word or two.
I don't know what you're saying everything about him. I don't know what I can say.
I stole your speech. I am an asshole. Well, make something up about him.
I didn't have a speech.
You don't have to just say a nice word about him. Say he kept his toothpaste out of the way in the bathroom.
I'm going to give 150 a plug because Soup and I were both electricians in 150. So.
IBEW 150. That's how you guys know each other.
We were both electricians.
And he's a good guy.
And he was
a marginal electrician.
About 3 or 4 years until retirement.
Yeah, he was almost there.
He was almost there, almost there.
But he had a lot of fun before retirement, and we appreciated everything he did. He had a lot. So this is to our friend.
He was my boating partner too.
Yeah. So there's a spot open on the boat. Now wait a second.
There's a spot open on the boat.
I'll take that one. All right. So a lot of hands going up now.
All right. I got all kinds of.
Phil is the richest man in town because he's got all these friends. Here's to another guy who is the richest man in town, our friend Soup. We wish we were here, buddy. Here's to Soup. Cheers. Malort.
Cheers.
There you go. I'll have it. All right, drink that. And that was like knowing Soup. It could be sweet, but also it could taste like Malort sometimes. So that was knowing Soup. Here's to Soup. One more time. Let's hear it for Natalie for making the drink. Let's hear it for our friend Soup. All right, now Stino's got to do her job. This is that thing yesterday where she does the rock report, so everybody has to be as quiet as possible. This is the only thing John Perry yelled at me about so far this week, was that we need Stino to get a quiet, what? He's reminding me there's been other stuff. This is the only thing he's yelled at me about that I've cared to respond to in a positive way or agreed with. Here's John Perry's favorite moment of the day, the WIIL Rock Report with Stino. Everybody's got to be really quiet because we have to record it and use it 2 more times today because it's important. All right, here, rock news now. Here's the WIIL Rock Report with Stino. Here's Stino. That's what the guy says, right?
Thanks to Hagen Homes for quality new home construction you'll love to live with. I'm Stino with the 95 WIIL Rock Report for Wednesday, January 18th. The Black Dahlia Murder have just announced their first North American tour following the 2022 death of vocalist Trevor Strnad. The band will complete their Verminous tour cycle with these 2023 dates and will bring a reformed lineup of remaining and returning members of the band. The former members of Creed have been talking about the possibility of the band reuniting for a few years now. But in a new interview, Mark Tremonti stated that he's sure that it's going to happen at some point. Alter Bridge's 7th record just came out this past October, but Tremonti is still confident that a Creed reunion is gonna happen. Limp Bizkit's Wes Borland is currently involved in legal action against his ex-wife, Carrie Calloway, the lead singer of the rock act Queen Kwong, of which he was a member of during their relationship. Borland claims Calloway has violated the terms of their divorce paperwork. That is the 95 WIIL Rock Report, thanks to Hagen Homes for quality new home construction you'll love to live with.
Boom, 1220, 420, 820. Rock report, will rock. All right, good job at being quiet marginally. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Hey. John Perry, you need a redo? You want a retake?
No, we're not redoing that.
I can swear at them and tell them to be quieter. Quieter? We got to do it again?
No,
we got to
I'm
redo
not
it. They
I'm
weren't.
not.
What? No, they weren't quiet enough. It's on them, not me. All right. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, we're going to take the break here, Tom. We're going to take the break. We're going to go to the break. And then after the break, we're going to... Anybody wants to join the Malort Club? Show of hands, who's going to do this? You got to have 3 shots of Malort. We got 1. We got 1. We got 2. Here's a tentative 1. 2. You have your arm halfway up, sir. It's in or it's jumping in the cold water. It's jump in or don't. It's 1.5. And then there was maybe back 2.5, 3.5. All right, we got 3.5 to join the Malort Club. Come on up, folks, and we'll do that after the break live on the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana, and Dominican Republic. Travel leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, Corona, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
All right.
Justin comes over to do it. You're going to have them do 3, right? I'm like, I know the Malort Club, Justin. You don't have to tell me I'm in it like 6 times and no, there won't be a 7th. Smarter than that. And people will tell you, oh, it expires, you have to re-up. No, it's not like CPR. If you've done it once, that's enough. I hate this stuff. And people are like, oh, you get used to drinking. And I'm like, no, it gets worse because you know it's coming. I don't even like holding the bottle. I'm not lying. I got it on my skin. This lady here, while I'm pouring out the first shots, what did you say when I was pouring them?
I asked you to stop.
She asked me to stop. She didn't want any. So what did she get? Did I stop? She got more. Exactly right. Got any other instructions for me? That's right. Keep your mouth shut. I control the shot size. The rules are you have to have 3 shots of Malort consecutively. You can't drink or eat anything in between the shots. Some people like to do it like Band-Aids and just go bang, bang, bang. Some people got to rest between shots and try not to vomit. I'm just going to pour them as we go, and you're going to drink them when I tell you to drink them because I'm in charge, all right? Thank you. Exactly. I am the asshole. Anybody pouring you a shot of Malort is the asshole, all right? So you drink 3 of them in a row, and then you are in the Malort Club. Do you know what you get for being in the Malort Club?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing. But you can tell people you're in the Malort Club, and then they look at you and think, wow, you're stupid. You joined a club with no purpose whatsoever.
Tom, they actually get Malort burps as a
Yes,
as a
you will.
prize.
All day. All day. This afternoon, you'll have one of the delicious cheeseburgers over here, Cheeseburgers in Paradise. And when you burp it up, instead of tasting cheeseburger, you'll taste Malort. It lasts for about 24 hours. Don't go to the resort doctor. It will subside on its own eventually, okay? Some people, now listen, there's 2 types. There's the ones that are like wincing in pain from drinking this crap, and then there are ones that are like, no, it wasn't bad, it's okay. Don't trust those people, all right? They're either lying or there's something physically wrong with them that has affected their psyche. Let's meet our contestants here. Your name and where you're from.
Jeff from Vernon Hills.
All right. And this is your first time with the delicious Malort?
Yes, it is.
All right, best of luck, buddy. Good luck. Your name and where you're from.
Steve from Ingleside.
Why are you doing this? Good answer. Your name and where you're from.
Brendan, Wonder Lake.
And why are you doing this?
Because I can.
Stino's making you. Stino's making you.
This is the one she has not made me do.
Daryl has been on many cabin fever getaways. You've not had Malort before?
Never tasted it.
How has he gotten away with that? How has he gotten away with that? He's doing it because it's for soup. Yeah, all right. And you get a little extra then. You can have soups. Wow. I never seen a man move a glass so well to stay away from a bottle before. That could be an Olympic sport and you'd have a gold medal. Your name and where you're from?
Jordan and from Lakemore.
She's very nervous. She doesn't want to say anything wrong because she knows I'll give her more. How many cabin fever getaways have you been on?
This is our first one.
Yeah, and what do you think?
It's fun.
All right. Talk to me in 5 minutes about that. All right. Your name, where you're from?
Mike from Lakemore too.
And have you had Malort ever? No.
A couple of times.
You've had it, but you're not in the club.
Nope.
But you know what it tastes like, and you're willing to have 3 in a row. You're not a smart man. What's that?
Helping out the cause.
You're a good citizen. Your name, where you're from?
Nick from Racine.
Nick, how many cabin fevers have you been on?
This is our 4th.
And what do you think? Are you having fun?
Awesome.
Awesome. There you go. All right. So I'm going to tell you when to drink your shot, then I'm going to go down the line and give you another shot, then I'll tell you when to drink that one. We're all going to drink them together. Watch their faces. I want all the people doing this right now to take off their sunglasses because a lot of it is in the eyes. A lot of the pain and the fear and the suffering is in the eyes when it comes to drinking Malort. Are you ready? Malort drinkers, on your marks, get set, enjoy. Sweet wormwood liqueur. There they are. There. Okay. All right. Some of it takes. I want everybody to breathe in heavily through their mouth right now. Big breath through your mouth. Breathe in through your teeth. Feel that. Okay. Let's get another bottle going. Malort is made with wormwood liqueur, and during the Depression, they still could serve it because they told people it was medicine. So when the cops came knocking, they'd say, "That's liquor. That's got alcohol in it." And they'd be like, "No, it's medicine." And then the cops would taste it, and the cops would be like, "That's medicine." So there you go. and it was legal all the way through the Depression. It's a wormwood liqueur. Every year the batch is a little bit different because the wormwood is different. So if you had Malort once, maybe you want to try it again to get a different batch, or maybe just ignore the hell out of it. There's shot number 2. Are you ready? On your marks, get set, taste the goodness. Oh, yes. Sweet, sweet Malort. Breathe in through your mouth. That's so. Daryl looks like he might
don't
vomit.
listen to him.
Daryl looks like he might throw up. Yeah. You all right?
You all right, buddy?
Delicious.
There's another shot coming, and we're gonna kill the bottle. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. All right. Let's get that third one rolling here, and then we'll all be in the Malort Club. A little for you. There's a little for you. There's your third shot. Oh, look at him. He wants more. Okay, be a smartass. There you go. You gotta. Give me a little more. Give me a little more. You want a little more? I'll fill. You want me to get you a pint glass? We got pint glasses. All right. All right, Daryl, you want a little more? Like Daryl's trying to get me to not pour it. You got a little more for you. A little more for you. I'm getting heavy as we go down the line because I want to kill the bottle. We're going back to the beginning, and we don't want the evidence here. That's exactly right. Oh, we still got a little. Let's walk back down it. You know what? Ladies first. I'm not that way. Let's go right over. Let's give her a little bit extra. And just because you got to deal with that, so do you. So, well, that's a lot of Malort. I don't know. And Daryl, because you're friends with Soup. There we go. We killed the bottle. Guy in the end is like, I dodged that bullet. All right, here's our third and final shot of sweet, delicious Jepson's Malort. To our friend Soup, say to Soup, drink your Malort. Here we go. Watch the ones with the full glasses. They regret the decision they've made this morning. Look at that. Who's going to be last? Oh, this man might vomit. This man might vomit. This man is thinking about vomiting live on the radio. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, if you have a significant other here on this trip with you and they did not do this with you, you will go kiss them and do a lot of tongue. Give them a lot of tongue right now. Go give them a big one. Let's hear it for our new Malort contestants. They're all officially in the Malort Club. Daryl, there is the Soup honorary bottle. One more time for them. Freaking idiots. I don't know what the appeal is, but there it is. New Malort Club inductees. We got Jim and Justin with the song for today coming up in a little bit. And what the actual F is pickleball, we're going to find out from a pickleball pro in moments on the Cabin Fever Getaway. We're going to take a commercial break here, Tom. More coming up next, live on the CFG from 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station.
spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony
That's
of
right. There
defeat.
actually are sports here at the resort. They have a beautiful gym facility here. I want to give a shout out to Doug. Doug got up and worked out in the gym facility this morning. He was upset at how nice the facility was. It had all the equipment, so he had to do the complete workouts. So you want to do a little physical fitness, a little exercise, have a little fun. We got Miguel here, who is the tennis pro at the Margaritaville. This is the tennis pro right here. So I saw you the other day. You had a tennis racket out, and so people can play tennis here. Can you help people get better at tennis? Would you teach me to be better at tennis if I asked you?
Sure. So I have a lesson for intermediate, for beginner. Then you want to play alone and you play very good. You come over there and I give you a racket and ball and you play alone. So I have a special lesson for the children. And for pickleball, I have a lesson. It's only 45 minutes. Then the people play tennis before. Pickleball is more easy for everybody.
Pickleball, that's what I want to ask him about, because pickleball seems to be the biggest thing in the world right now, and I don't understand it, so I thought maybe we'd have him explain it. It's like ping pong and tennis had a baby. Is that what it is? Or right? It's because that's what I don't want to exert too much. I don't want to work too much. Pickleball, I work a little bit less, and it's like, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the pickleball court is more small than you play double. This is great. Good combination. Play 2x2, coming back, coming forward. It's great. It's fantastic game.
Is it always 2 against 2, or can it be 1 against 1, or 3 against 2, or?
No, you can play 3 against 2, or you can play 1 by 1.
All right, I would always go 2 against 2. That way somebody else can do the work, and you can blame them when you lose. You have somebody to blame when you lose. How long does a pickleball game last? How many points, or how long does it go?
Okay, pickleball is only 11 points. You can play 21, but 11 points is normal game. You play 3 games. The first people win 2 games is the champion.
It's the winner. All right. So it can be over in a reasonable amount of time. If people want to come over and play pickleball, you will teach them pickleball and show them.
Sure. I teach pickleball, whatever you want. I'm over there. Just you come and show me, and I'm ready for you.
All right. I had him bring. This is the paddle, and there's the ball. And so it's like ping pong and tennis had a little baby. So I had him bring it because I wanted to show it, and also maybe I wanted to do a little demonstration and play a little pickleball with him. But I had a shot of Malort, and I don't think I should be moving around that much. So let's hear from Miguel. Yay!
Thank you.
And you are at the tennis court and tennis center, which is over. Where is that at?
Yeah, everything is closed. Pickleball and tennis is closed over there. Everything together, and ping pong outside too.
All right, so there you go. One more time for Miguel. Let's hear for him. Yay! I always want to know how that pickleball, because you see it everywhere, and it's very popular, but I've not had time to get into it. And I think maybe I would do that as working out because it's not tennis. And then I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do this, maybe I'll just play ping pong. And I thought, you know what? Ping pong. And you know what? Then I thought, why play ping pong when I can just sit here and drink and watch other people play ping pong? So they have that too. So we've decided we're going to drink. So thank you, Miguel, for that information. It is now 9:01.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. 35 in Gurnee, 35 in Lake Zurich. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. Utility company ComEd is looking for massive new rate hikes. The company filed with the state regulators Tuesday for hikes that would increase delivery rates by a total of $1.5 billion. For the average consumer, that would mean close to a $7 monthly increase on your bill in 2024 and about $17 a month more by 2027. 95 WIIL Rock Sports, brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Bucks, they play Cleveland on Saturday. Bulls play the Pistons tomorrow at 4. And the Blackhawks beat the Sabres 4-3. And finally, I know there was a lot of drama at the airport and stuff, but please just thank your lucky stars that you were not on a flight with this next woman. A woman was kicked off a Spirit Airlines flight on Sunday, in Las Vegas, obviously. That's I've always had somebody on my plane in Vegas just not giving an F about anything. She went viral for being, dramatic, and she screamed to everyone on the plane right before she got kicked off that she hopes the plane crashes and everyone dies. So, what a wonderful woman to be on a flight with in Las Vegas.
I have a person I know, a coworker,
Yeah.
I'm not saying who,
Yeah.
that this sounds exactly like the behavior that they would engage in. They would get sloppy messed up, they would do stupid stuff, they would get kicked off the plane, and as they were getting kicked off the plane, they'd be like, I hope the plane crashes again!
I don't know who that is at our
This
job.
coworker literally screams things like that at work.
Sometimes, yeah, that is true.
On a regular basis. So I
I'm
hope
so glad I didn't go to Vegas this weekend.
Did the plane crash and burn? No.
No,
right?
no.
All right, so
Everyone screamed, "Boo, you bitch!"
Yeah, that's what we scream at work when the other person is screaming what she's screaming. I'm not saying it so out of respect for her. We're going to play a song, and then we're going to come back, and then Jim and Justin from Modern Day Romeos are here. They're going to play a song for us. It'll be your Wednesday CFG song of the day. We still got to get the phrase of the day going as well. When you hear that phrase, get ready to write it down. When you hear it, and you write it down.
Is Andy still alive? I know his phrase was yesterday, but I haven't seen Andy since yesterday.
I saw him last night.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what the phrase is going to be.
Is he in
next.
Margaret's Villa?
We haven't seen him escape yet, so there you go. We'll get you the phrase as well. It's your chance to win a trip here on Cabin Fever Getaway 2024, wherever we may be going. Speaking of taking a trip, we're broadcasting live from the Margaritavilla Island Reserve Cap Cana in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic with Travel Leaders, Discovery World Travel, and Fun Jet Vacations. Go where you want to go with Travel Leaders and Fun Jet Vacations. Plan with a Pro in 23 sale. Save up to 70% off your favorite vacations now for travel through 12/15/23. Your perfect trip is waiting. Call the pros at Travel Leaders at 833-TL Trips. Jim and Justin coming up with the Wednesday CFG song in just a few on 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. Rock station. There's Ozzy. 909 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Stino live. Margaritaville Islands Reserve, Cap Cana, Dominican Republic, with travel leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, and Corona for CFG 2023. We got Jim and Justin with our CFG song coming up in moments. Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to Rain Raymond Auto Group and Fox Lake and Antioch. That's all right. Just turn that on.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow, low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. 37 in Mount Prospect, 35 in Grays Lake.
All right. Jim is here. Let me talk to Jim quick and see. We got our Wednesday song coming up. Anything we should be looking for that's important or of note in the Wednesday song?
What I think is cool is I posted on our private CFG page. Anybody that's been on the CFG joins this Facebook group. And to help cover the cost of all the printing and stuff, if someone can sponsor it, it'll help pay for all the stuff. So the very first person that reached out to me was Dave Campbell, that's Soup. And I'm like, what do you want to promote? And he's like, hang on a minute. And then he sent me this graphic of him, and he photoshopped his face on the face of the most interesting man in the world, and it says, I don't always get drunk with 300 people, but when I do, it's with Will Rock CFG.
So he came up with that image and the Malort bottle in there and all of that.
With the Will Rock thing in the background, and he sent it to me, and he's like, wait, I want to make a couple changes. So we were messaging back and forth about the changes, and then he sent it to me, and literally like a day and a half later, I heard he passed, which
away,
was crazy.
yeah.
But he was the very first person to sponsor the Duco Award. And so it was awesome.
So
that we got to do all this
he didn't even have any like a business to promote or anything.
Nothing. He just
wanted to get soup out of there. That's the kind of guy Soup was right there. So
that summed him up right
it's
there.
It's the Soup edition of the Duco Award, and you know those guys are laughing at us right now if you believe in that
Without
kind
question.
of thing. Yeah.
I wanted to do the award because there's Duco of the day, but Soup of the day kind of is misleading. I feel like
people are going to be like, you got like French onion or corn chowder or something.
You're the Soup of the day. What?
Yeah. All right. So the Soup edition of the Duco Award and the Wednesday Jim and Justin song is coming up next, live on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Looking forward to some shows. Come to the Vixen in McHenry on Green Street. We got Life of Agony and Sick of It All on Tuesday, March 21st. Head PE, Crazy Town X, Tantric, and Edema are there April 26th. And Striper in May. Vixen is on Green Street in downtown McHenry. And you can get your tickets on our concerts page at 95willrock.com for the Vixen in McHenry.
All right, so if you're struggling with snoring, sleep apnea, maybe you've got nasal congestion or runny nose, just go see Dr. Swerdlin. Get it all fixed up for yourself. 4 locations now, not 3, 4. Mount Prospect, Kenosha, Oak Creek, and Lombard. 25 years of experience. It said 20 before, but now he's going on 25, bro. Okay, he's just killing it in the nasal industry. Is that what you would call it? The nasal industry?
Yes. He's got a T-shirt that says "Killing It in the Nasal Industry." It's a miracle you're not in charge of companies' marketing.
I know. Seriously, that's what we should get. We should get a shirt on the website. Killing it
in the nasal industry.
Dr. Swerdlin, he's the guy to go see. You want that appointment? Go online, chat live with the specialist, and get your appointment set up. Read some of the reviews. Nobody ever has a bad review to write about Dr. Swerdlin. SinusandSnoringMD.com.
95 Will Rock, Captain Fever Getaway live at the Margaritaville Island Resort, Cap Cana, Dominican Republic with travel leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, and Corona. Day 3 song-wise, Jim and Justin from Modern Day Romeos, which, by the way, they'll also be playing the Vixen in McHenry on March 18th, the day after St. Patrick's Day. MDR will be there. So the number 4 top-ranked party band in the Tri-County area. So congratulations.
I don't think we're ranked that high anymore.
Huh?
We're not ranked that high anymore.
I meant party bands with brothers in it.
Got it.
So, yeah, number 4 of party
Fourth
bands.
of party bands with brothers in it.
Yes, with the word modern in their name. You're number 4. So, in the Tri-County area. It is time for our Wednesday song. Take it away, Jimmy.
All right. Try and step over here. Hopefully there's no feedback. All right, like I said, this one's sponsored by Soup. Can I get a soup? Dedicated to him. This one is a parody off of People Are Strange by The Doors. People are strange when they are drinking. Starts in the morning and hair of the dog. Signs can be strange with arrows pointing to a big dot. What the hell does that mean? You know what's strange? No one saw Stino, no one saw Leslie, gone for the day. When you're drunk, you feel like hell the next day. When you're drunks, your asses both went MIA. When you drink, when you've drank, when you're drunk. Resorts can be strange with a point system. Does anyone know how to use these damn points? Trivia was fun. Jim Small Peepee was the winner. Who's ever that Jim guy? I feel sorry for him. And you have all found out my childhood crush is Mama from the Train. 'Cause I'm strange. It's hard to find a group that's the same, but we're strange. F you if you think we will change. We're not deranged or estranged. We're just strange. Strange people, make some noise. You know what's strange? More than one man had a picture of Quint on their swimming trunks. There's Bavaro runners, learned of their culture, donated to a school, Kim found a penis keychain. Then there's Nancy and James, decided to host a pajama party. This one's for you. Guess what? Is it the first ever duo? Maybe Doug and Lynn, maybe. I think they're the only duo in the history of all the Duke Awards. James and Nancy are Day 3 Duke Award winners. All right, we got to do a Duco salute. This one's to Soup. Up, 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 down, 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 down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All good. CFG 23. You know. You know what's strange? We're missing Frank and Hobbs and Soup. This trip's not the same. Make some noise if you agree with us, please.
Jim and Justin from Modern Day Romeos, moderndayromeos.com. See them at the Vixen in McHenry on March 18th. That's Cabin Fever Getaway Wednesday song. We haven't done our phrase of the day yet. We'll do that coming up in just a couple of minutes. Write those down. You could be with us on CFG 2024. That's on the way, live from the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana, Dominican Republic, with travel leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, Corona, 95 Will Rock, the rock station. Shine down on 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Stina Will Rock Morning Show live. Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana, Dominican Republic for CFG 2023. It is 9:24.
Cloudy today. Oh, man. Is this thing off again? Yeah. Cloudy today with a high of 38. Tonight, snow low of 34. Tomorrow, foggy and rainy with a high of 42. It's 34 in Spring Grove and 36 in Lake Forest. It is time for the 95 Will Rock Happy Hour News. All right, what do I got here? Sorry, my computer is going a little slow. All right, so there are a lot of drunk people in the news recently, which makes a lot of sense because we're drunk here a lot.
Because our trip controls all the news.
Or what?
Well, I don't understand. There's a lot of drunk people in the news because we're here?
No, I just feel like I should read a lot of drunk news since we're here.
You're doing more drunk news because
but
we're
I feel
here.
like I'm seeing more drunk news while we're here as well, too.
Sure.
There's going to be some drunk news from here.
None of this makes any sense, but if it works for you, fine.
It does. It works for me.
All right.
So this one lady got pulled over, and she was obviously hammered, and she was going to jail
Obviously.
for a DUI, and this was her excuse.
She said, I hope this plane crashes.
No.
Oh.
She said she was being forced to have a threesome, and she didn't want to, so she had to drive home drunk.
Were there two other people? No, she left them. She had to.
Yeah.
So there was a threesome going on. She was not interested. So.
And she was drunk, so she had to drive home.
I have to drive. I can't call an Uber to get away from this threesome. I must drive away. All right.
She's fleeing from a threesome.
Has she been able to find two other people to corroborate her story at least?
No.
I think seeing her, I'm going to think no one wants to have a threesome with you.
Yeah, do you
That's
want to
just
see
me
her?
guessing.
Her name is Honeysuckle.
All right.
It really is.
That's a stripper name.
Honeysuckle
Let me
Weeks.
see the picture and I'll tell you.
Honey. She's not that bad.
I mean, I wouldn't say no. But people wanted to have a threesome with Honeysuckle. They heard her name and they thought, well, her name is Honeysuckle. Obviously, she does threesomes. But she was drunk, so she left and got arrested for DUI.
Right.
She goes to jail, where now, if Orange is the New Black is any indicator to me, she's going to get more than threesomes. So, congratulations, Honeysuckle. Our cabin fever phrase of the day for Wednesday, I don't know what it is. I don't have any ideas, but we will pull something out of our Honeysuckle coming up next. It's your chance to win a trip on CFG 2024 with us. The phrase of the day is coming up next. Now, if you don't go on the cabin fever getaway, there's only one excuse I accept. Because you can pawn you can get somebody to pawn the kids off on. You can figure out a way to get out of work. You might have to lie. The only excuse I accept is people who say it's not within my means. It's a big ticket item. I get that. You could save up and do it. You could stop smoking, maybe go to the bar a few times less a month or whatever and save enough money to go on this trip. Once you go, once you go on this trip, you will understand that no matter what you have to do to have the money for it, you should do that. How about stopping flushing money down the toilet with high interest rate on credit cards? If you think of what you pay in interest on your credit cards every year, that could get you the money to get on the Cabin Fever Getaway. It's the beginning of the year. Maybe you made some resolutions. You're going to do better with your money. I did Lightstream. It worked. Stop making those big interest payments. We all start the new year ready to make some big changes. This is one to keep the momentum going. A credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream. It can help you pay off your credit cards and lock in a low fixed interest rate. Rates start at just 7.99% APR with auto pay and excellent credit. Plus, the rate is fixed. It'll never go up over the life of the loan. Rates start at just 7.99% APR with auto pay and excellent credit. That's way lower than what you're paying. And just for my listeners, apply now and get a special interest rate discount and save even more. The only way to get the discount is to go to lightstream.com/Tom. That's lightstream.com/TOM. If you do Lightstream, you'll have more money and you'll be able to go on a Cabin Fever Getaway trip with us next year. Subject credit approval rates range from 7.99% APR to 23.99% APR and includes 0.50% auto pay discount. Lowest rate requires excellent credit. Terms and conditions apply and offers are subject to change. Without notice, visit lightstream.com/Tom for more information.
Making car care makes sense. That's a
All right. Look, I got a medal. I won a medal. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Stina Will Rock Morning Show.
Hi, where'd you get this from?
Justin's here from Jim and Justin, Modern Day Romeos. This is the medal that we give to the person who won trivia last night. Technically, Justin won, but since he helped me make the trivia contest, he's disqualified. All right? Jess, Jim's wife, took second place. She's a little too much into the fold, so she's also disqualified. She's so competitive, she's going to argue with me about it. Jess, you don't win. You've won enough medals with the damn flip cup. This would put you over on weight in your suitcase. You don't want this medal. So our winner is actually who took third place. Who took third place? Jim was up.
I don't remember who took.
All right, the lady who took third place. Wayne will know. He knows everybody's name.
It was Whip Girl 4, Christine Neff.
All right.
Wow.
Wayne knows everybody's name.
That's
Wayne has
impressive.
this weird thing where he'll meet you once and he'll know your name. It's off-putting, is what it is, and I don't trust him because of it. So when you see her, Wayne, give her this as her medal. Let's hear it for her. She won our trivia contest last night. I want to thank Justin, not for helping me with the trivia contest. I didn't need that much help, but he did play, and he was. Well, I'll let him explain it to you. What name you use, because you have to put it's on the phone. You put a name in, and everybody plays electronically. Yeah. You picked your character name as.
Well, I thought it'd be funny. I'm like, I'm not going to play. I know all the answers. But then I was like, wait a minute. I can make fun of my brother and be at the top of the leaderboard so everyone sees my name. So I picked Jim Small Peepee.
So it is homage to your brother, and it's Jim Small Peepee. It was your name, and that is our CFG Wednesday phrase of the day. It's just one nonsensical word. So not only... Because once that got at the top, it was at the top the entire contest, and now it will be immortalized as our phrase of the day.
It's not true, guys.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what it means. What does that mean, Jim Small Peepee?
Actually, I think it just auto-calculated it. It made that up.
I just gave you a name, a random name. So Jim Small Peepee, everybody, if somebody says, what was Wednesday's word, and even if they're across the pool from you today, just yell out, Jim Small Peepee. Jim from Modern Day Romeos. Jim's been just yelled at the pool all you can.
I worked very hard on this trip.
Yeah. Well, good, because if it wasn't very hard, you'd be even smaller. As the boys in Royal Bliss would say, that's Tom Keefe quick there.
So I would win in the belly floppy contest?
Yeah, yes. Let's hear it for Justin for doing a fine job. And now let's give a aw for Justin as well. Because genetically he's the same as Jim. Yeah. Thank you. What?
Have you seen the movie Twins?
You're no Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he is certainly not Danny DeVito. Jim Small Peepee, there's your Wednesday CFG
Okay,
word of the
we
day.
get the
write down
word.
Jim Small Peepee. Everybody write it down and share it around. Flash it if you need to. Draw it if you want. That's fine. It's 9:34 CFG 2023 on Will Rock. Don't lie to me. Ah, that makes more sense. Are we on, Tom? Stino, turn your mic on.
Hello there.
We're going to take a
Hello,
picture with
wonderful
these guys.
ladies.
Tom, are we on the radio? I just...
Oh, you're CFG virgins.
They came up
I
to
like
me,
virgins.
They came up to me at Stino, stop with the nice ladies, okay? Just like, I like virgins. Oh, yeah. They're CFG I said they came up and they were like, we're virgins. I'm like, you're not virgins. I go, oh, CFG virgins. What's your name? Where are you from?
This is Mary Wagner from Black Creek, Wisconsin.
Think about it.
Better known as Mad Dog.
Mad Dog is your name. What is your nickname then?
The Judester.
The Judester and Mad Dog. And what is your nickname?
What is my nickname?
Uh-oh.
Leanie Button.
Leanie Button. Don't let them give you a new one on the trip. It won't end well because there's a lot going on. So this is your first cabin fever trip?
It is. It's fantastic. Everybody should go.
Right. Once you go, you know, right? It's good. Good. What about you, Leanie Button? Are you having fun?
I am having fun, yes.
What's been the craziest thing either of these two have done?
We're a little more relaxed than everyone else.
And that's okay. But it's nice. You lay back and then you watch the crazy. You don't have to be in it to enjoy it. You watch it, right?
We're warming up. Mimoso's here, so we're warming up.
Mimoso?
Mad Dog is going streaking by the quad on Friday. Mad Dog is. We're gonna take a picture.
Mad
of them.
Dog.
Get them all in there. Here's our friends. All right, I'm getting a picture. There, smile, come here. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Thank you guys.
Love it.
We'll see you next year again, right?
You're in Stino's picture, and we got a whole
Oh, you got it. I'll
lot
send you more pictures if you want them.
No, you can't do that to people. Don't let her do it, Mad Dog, because then she sends you a bill for the pictures. They're not free. Nothing is free with this girl. Anyway, thanks for coming over and taking a picture with us. I appreciate that. It is 9:44.
Cloudy today with a high of 38.
I need Justin, come over here because we did the word of the day, and I need to know how to spell it. So I just want to get it on the air again.
Okay.
Hi, Jim. We're just gonna get this. The cabin fever phrase of the day is, what is the phrase?
I'll say it nice and slow.
Slowly
so that
for us.
everybody
Yes.
has time to write it down.
All right.
Jim Small PP.
And that's Jim, your
Yes.
brother, and it's Jim Small PP.
Yes.
Will you
J-I-M.
spell Jim Small PP for me?
Jim, J-I-M.
J-I-M.
Small. S-M-A-L-L. And then two very small
Peep. It's
letter
small
P's.
P.
Yes.
All right. Our Jim Small PP. So spread that around, everybody. Jim Small PP. Let everybody know back home and here. Jim Small PP is the
Got it.
Wednesday.
You know, there's an
phrase of the day.
OnlyFans for that.
No.
There's girls who are into that.
This is the thing about being on the air with Stino. She can turn everything into sex, drugs, drinking,
and rock and roll.
Or how wonderful she is.
And rock and roll.
She talks, I don't hear a lot of that.
And I grew up with them. It kind of reminds me of the rubber doorstop that goes brrrr.
Really? Well, it's very springy, Jim, so congratulations on that. Right. I would play for it with hours as a child. And my dog, my cat, right, they think it scares the dog, but the cat loves just playing with it.
We went through a lot of peanut butter.
What's that?
Needless to say, we went through a lot of
Okay, we're done with you two. We don't want to hear about peanut butter. Wow, a guest going on mic suspension. There you go. You're 5 minutes, no microphone for Justin. Well, thank you, Jim Small PP, your phrase of the day. Hey, you want to join us for some more stupidity? We've got it coming up next month, 18th annual Valentine's Dinner and Comedy Show. If you don't have tickets yet, it does sell out every year. We've been doing this a long time. We have a great headliner this year. Some of those years, the headliners have been good, but the support has been horrible. This year, the openers are going to be horrible. The headliner will be spectacular. It's Wilson and then me as your openers. Come out and watch me crash and burn. Worth the price of admission alone. It's not my thing, and it should be a fun night. Mike Cana is your headliner, very funny guy. Keith Magnin does a great job acoustic. That's your after party. John Perry's the MC, and a great night. Holiday and Banquets and Conference Center in Gurnee, a delicious dinner, followed by the comedy and music. $75 is your complete night out. That includes the meal and all the entertainment. Get them now, though. They're selling out. The rooms do book up fast. They have a special hotel rate, too. You can come as a date for Valentine's, or you can come just with a bunch of friends. You can get tickets on the road trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. We'll see you for the 18th annual Valentine's Dinner and Comedy Show with 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Not anymore.
When you're
They don't wear.
Christian and you're
Well,
very
you can wear-
preaching
you
to
can be-
Jesus,
you
you
can
can't
be-
wear spandex.
Christians wear spandex. What do you think they wear to the gym? Wool robes? You can be spandexy.
Now, that's inappropriate for Jesus.
Striper was very spandexy back in the day. I hope now they no longer wear spandex. That's like
Actually, they should because it'll hold it all up.
No, that does not. look
Doesn't
good.
like
It
the
look-
thing start sagging?
It
a
looks
lot?
like gelatinous goo in a spandex bag. Have you ever seen me in spandex?
No, and I never want to.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right, she's leaving.
All right, I've got you. I've got you here, buddy.
Where are you going? What's going on? Stino's on a mission. I don't know what's going on.
I need someone.
Log toss,
Come
thanks
here.
to Kinman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the
I
green,
need
they
your
count the
arms.
beans.
Like-
Oh, we're
like-
not doing it. I don't need to do the
Come here.
throw.
Come here, I
Log
need your
toss is
cup.
thanks to Kinman Accounting and Tax
Put your
Service. You
cup
make
down.
the green, they count the beans.
I need you to make a hoop, like a basketball hoop with your arms.
It's very windy for
Like this.
All right.
There you go. You are, no. I'm
did
giving him a shot today because,
Very big.
no, you got to get up there. Don't be
I'm
too
wadding it up in
easy
a
on
ball
him.
instead of folding it. Will you stop making it more difficult?
Well, you know, this, you got it yesterday.
How did the guy went on a cabin fever trip and he ended up blinded. How did he end up blinded? Tom gave me a paper cut on my eye, got infected. I lost the eye. So I'm now throwing paper
It's
at
the
a
wine man.
All right, here's the time I blinded my friend Rick. All right, boom,
Boom,
that
nailed
done
it.
deal. Nailed it. All right, thank you, brother. Long toss thanks to Kinman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Hit the win stuff page at 95willrock.com. We will wrap things up from the Wednesday broadcast, CFG 2023, coming up next on Will Rock. Can't with you. I really can't. All right. It is 9:54.
I gotta go find out how many pesos I have.
Okay.
Cloudy today with a high of 38. This one time, my brother whipped
No,
pesos
not now.
at my
Not
head.
now. Not now. Tell it another time.
Hey, I gotta go. I gotta
There's
go.
a lot- Now listen, I wanted to congratulate you. You made it to the end of the show today. Yesterday, you didn't make it to the end of the show. You're getting better.
Well,
every
because I
day.
got 12 hours of
I
sleep
know you
last
were.
night, but now it's going. It's going down.
You cried a lot less today. You did. There was a lot less of the things when the bugs went by. You went, no, you did really well today.
Thank you.
She's having trouble with the ATM, and she's like, it's $75 fee to do the ATM, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that's not 75 American dollars. That's
pesos.
It's the Dominican money, and yeah. And she's freaking out. I'm like, just let her believe it, and go with that. Then she told me about the floating taco bar, which I don't think is a good idea. Botno's going to get it
tomorrow, so it'll be ready after the show.
You can have tacos in your pool, but to me, that just says sloppy, soggy tacos. But
no.
I like what they're doing. I just don't know that I want tacos in the pool.
No, you don't eat with your hands.
And then she did this. She told me about how you eat them, and she was doing this at the table as people are sitting here.
Like
No, you were sitting there and you were doing it right. This is what was going on.
I was bobbing
you
for tacos.
You can't do that in a public place around a coworker. It looks like it's...
I didn't even think about that.
Well, I did while you were doing it. I'm looking around going, nobody's seeing this, right? All right, we're just going to get really loud now. Coming up tomorrow, more stupidity live from the Margaritaville Island Reserve, Cap Cana, Dominican Republic.
It's too loud.
Travel Leaders, Discovery World, and Fun Shit Vacations. Why did they just turn the thing up all the way? I am God.
Wayne's gone.
Anyway, I was going to tell you about the Go Where You Want to Go sale, but I think it's too loud here. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day. 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station.